Fox News hires Pat Buchanan. I wish that were the headline. I think the world of Pat Buchanan. I campaigned for him a couple decades ago when I lived in San Diego. I was on television with him, and I was down at the border with him when he was saying that unless something was done about illegal immigration, it was going to overwhelm the city of San Diego, and it has. And it's become a major problem. He was like prophetic at the time. But you know what? He was too conservative. The rhinos hated him. When he ran for president, man, I'm telling you, his worst enemies were not the Democrats. On war issues, he's more like Ron Paul. I think if the internet knew him like they knew Ron Paul, they would, if he got the kind of exposure on Fox, people would understand what a great gem this guy is. Back then, he was talking about social issues, and not just because he's a Catholic and he's a man of faith. And his sister, by the way, Bay, is a Mormon. He was saying that manufacturing needed some tax breaks so that we could build manufacturing in the United States. If only Pat had been president. Santorum is campaigning on those issues. Ron Paul is campaigning on Buchanan's anti-war issues. You know, I watched Pat early on Crossfire, where I thought, this is the guy. He's got a clear vision of America. But because he speaks his mind and he's written some books, he got fired from MSNBC. And even his co-workers were upset. And he's been called racist and all kinds of silly and stupid stuff. I mean, the reason I'm doing this video is he just wrote a column you got to read. And Pat is still on the McLaughlin group. And he's wonderful to watch. He's funny. He laughs easily. He's very personable. And he's right most of the time on the issues. I don't agree with him on everything, but that doesn't matter. This is a man of integrity. That's not somebody we have in the White House. And that's not somebody that the rhino establishments are running. Wouldn't it be a breath of fresh air to see Fox come back to the right a little bit? They've been drifting. You know, I remember when CNN first came out, you know, they were a pretty conservative bunch. But then, you know, it goes to their head and they get more and more wishy-washy and end up liberal. I see Fox doing the same thing. They're full of these moderates, you know, Bill O'Reilly and Laura Ingraham, who comes on to sub for him. And you got to check out Pat Buchanan. If you don't know Pat Buchanan, I guess I'm still campaigning for Pat Buchanan to go on Fox. Hey, Fox. Do yourself a favor. Get back to where you belong. Hire Pat Buchanan.